Good morning, Chinmay. Okay, so we have started looking into Big Bang Theory. It is nothing but the understanding of the origin of the universe, how the universe has originated. That we wanted to understand with the help of a certain experiment. And herein, this Big Bang Theory is helping out to understand the origin of universe. So, though basically it was theory, later on it has become the basis to understand the origin of universe, and the subsequent experiments have been started on this. आणि त्यामुळे मग ह्याला एक महत्व आलं की जर विश्वास कशावर ठेवायचा असेल, इतके सगळे प्रश्न असताना एकंदरीत जगाच्या उत्पत्ती संदर्भात, तर त्या पर्टिक्युलर केसमध्ये सगळ्यात पुढं कोण असेल तर ती म्हणजे ही बीबीटी थिअरी, बिग बँग थिअरी म्हणू आपण त्याला. सो दिस इज द point you can consider. So that you have started. In this particular slide, we try to understand the universe around us, or what exactly around us will it be called as universe, or just to start defining the universe. So for that purpose, we started from the man itself, who believe that the nature, sun, moon, stars, as well as human beings had these never had a beginning. If this is like that, then it sounds odd, right? Ye nahi ho sakta. Because if you basically see, as far as human being is concerned, that to be in an individual. So there you can find out the end of an individual, right? Sometime, or let's say at some time, that individual get born, and obviously after a certain time period, the same individual dies, and in between this birth and death, there is a span which is called life, and that particularly repeating itself constantly for an individual, if you consider overall, fine. So such kind of cycle, right, which never begin, or it will never end, and therefore it will be always there. If you just try to think like that, which would be probably considered as wrong, because everything is having its origin, right, as well as everything is having its end. So two things you can consider at this particular point. And because of this, or on the basis of this assumption, The universe must has an origin. Right. So you cannot say it is never begun or it is not it is not now. How this universe was created? Some questions, right? Next question is when this created. So whatever the questions still now present in the minds of an individual or a collective group of people, then obviously he is trying to get the answers of all these, and in that particular case the BBT theory is the most prominent, which is able to give the answers of all these questions related to the origin of, or you can say universe origin. Prior to the moment when universe began, there was nothing. But during and after the moment, this was universe was begun. There was something, and that is called as our universe. So basically, BBT is nothing but an effort to explain what happened at every beginning or at very beginning of uh, the universe. So that is what you can consider. Historically, I hope everyone must have observed something. Anyway, so historically, if you consider uh, few billion years ago, there was nothing. Means what? There was no matter, there was no energy, and there was no space. So further, some questions have been there, and uh, in order to get these answers, there have been several theories about the origin of the universe. So the Big Bang theory is the one among all these theories which is considered as the prevalent or the main or the leading one. So uh, which can be act as a model, which is very good at explaining about everything in the universe. So that is what matter, energy, space, time. So about it, and therefore this theory is, uh, though this theory is not considered as perfect, but it is the best thing that we have got to answer all these questions related to universe. And then obviously we come across the father of Big Bang theory, right? Georges Lemaitre. So now we have to understand what exactly this theory is. So you can consider here there is a small volume of matter which has its expansion, and basically it is of extremely high density and temperature. So here you can see uh, this particular slide you can consider, right? This one, and then at the last now, presently we do have such kind of scenario. So obviously this particular small volume of high density and high temperature got expanded and formed galaxies, again through which the stars on planet, right, which have been created, that you can consider. So to cut short in a single statement, what exactly this Big Bang theory is? तो उसके लिए आप you may consider the Big Bang theory is the way we explain what happened for the creation of the universe, and it is nothing but the model that describes the early discovery of universe, and we can consider these things. And therefore this theory indicates that in the past, this theory indicates that in the past the elements were closer than today. Therefore, if we go back in time, then all the stuff was together at one point, and such togetherness is known as singularity. And that singularity I think someone has his mic unmute. I advise to put it, and the singularity was nothing but the fireball. So according to BBT, the whole universe was together at one singularity called primary nebula. Right? And there was a big bang known as secondary separation, which resulted in the formation of galaxies. So these galaxies then divided to form stars, planets, the sun, the moon, etc. And therefore, the origin of the universe was unique, as well as the probability of its occurrence by chance is always reduced to zero. So it is scientific creation, in other words. After BBT occurred, the universe in an extremely hot and dense state and began expanding rapidly. After a few lakh years, the Big Bang, the universe temperature cooled down to the temperature of the current universe, as well as the density of the universe change to the density similar to the year today we do have, and therefore the universe now, it is considered that the universe stopped expanding at such a rapid rate, but still you can consider there is a assumption that the universe is expanding. So this allowed energy to be converted into various subatomic particles that you know already: proton, neutron, electron. So first electrically neutral atom appeared thousands of years later after the creation of universe. Then the first elements which were found. So among them, there had been hydrogen along with a small entity and the Big Bang. After Big Bang, the giant clouds of the original elements produced by the Big Bang merged through gravity in order to form stars and galaxies for the next few years, 300 million years. Now, if you consider heavier elements which were created either within stars or during supernova and formed new stars and planets. Later on, you started considering the developments. Or simply you can consider various developments by different scientists on this BBT. So as far as very first one is that you can consider nothing but the Albert Einstein. So in 1915, he predicted that the universe is expanding, and just to prove it, he started defining the field equations, and with the help of these field equations, uh, he assumed a assumption that the universe is expanding, right? And obviously, these equations were the support to his general theory of relativity. But after, right, he started believing that the universe is in a static mode, and therefore he further modified his equations and put in the cosmological constant in order to make the universe a static. So these were the different things which we have already considered, or uh, we have seen them one by one. Now, next contributor that you can consider is the Friedman. So just a minute, I will connect the chart. Okay, so Harry Patil. Anyway, your mic is unmute, but let's start with yourself. What points you do grab from these many slides? What do you think? And every one of you can ask this question to yourself, so that you will be coming to a certain understanding. So obviously you will be asking yourself some questions, and you will be trying to know their answers. So Ari, I wanted you to say something on this. Ari Patil. Have you asked yourself any of the question, and have you got the answer of that particular point? It is really important, because here you are actually understanding the evolution of universe. Perhaps you yourself is knowing how we do evolve. Ashutosh. Adesh. Adesh Patil. Say something. Right. Uh, it need not to be very correct. I just wanted to involve every one of you in this particular process. Your involvement only will take you far ahead. शंतनु पगार, अजिंक्य सोनवणे, चैतन्य आहिरे,
Yes, sir.
yes. Who is speaking this one? Chaitanya?
No, sir.
Okay. What is your name?
Chaitanya Dada Jairi.
Okay. So Chaitanya, what do you think in the regard of the question? If someone is hesitating to answer in English, you can speak in any of the three languages. It's your own choice. Prefer English or Hindi first. Rahul Bhukar.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard the question? Every one of you, please pay the attention towards the question. The question is that whatever the slides yesterday we have seen, and I have just also revised them. What are the two lines or the two statements that you got understood by this? In general, हाँ, अगर किसी को इससे ज्यादा कुछ समझ आया हो तो वो भी आप बता सकते हो, बट एटलीस्ट आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग कम से कम 2 लाइनें. It will let me know that whether you are really attending these sessions or it is only a kind of thing that चलो अभी घर वालों ने बोला है कुछ अटेंड करना है तो you are in the bed and the session is going on. ऐसा तो नहीं है. चिन्मय सामंत, कुंतल माई, ओम कोंडविलकर, रितेश सिसोदे, रोहित, ओम, शिवम, प्राज्वल, प्रज्योत, साई, शंतनु. Nobody? If you ask me the same question, what I have inferred, what I have got by this slide. So very first thing that I will say that I had a question that what could be the universe? I can understand. So for me, I will now understand that presence of matter, presence of energy, presence of space, time would be forming the universe, and no doubt it is always constituting human beings as well. But if I start believing like this, the next question come to my mind was then how all these things must have been created, because I believe that these अगर ऐसा है तो ये सारी चीजें कब और कैसे हुई? That would be my next question. And in this particular question, if I try to give the answer, then I would be searching now different theories. लेकिन इन सारी theories में बिग बैंग थ्योरी विल बी द मोस्ट प्रिवेलेंट। वो एक ऐसी थ्योरी है वो जो सबसे सटीक हो सकती है इन ऑर्डर टू गेट द आंसर्स। अगर सिचुएशन ऐसी है तो उस केस में वेयर यू विल स्टार्ट बिलीविंग, वो अगला क्वेश्चन होता है। तो ऑब्वियसली आई विल बी डिगिंग आउट डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ सचमुच सॉलिड निकल कर आता है क्या, दैट आई विल फाइंड आउट, एंड देन आई विल डेफिनेटली स्टार्टिंग आउट believing in one of these theories. So that is what my own theory of understanding the origin of universe. लेकिन इस राह में बहुत सारे साथी मिलेंगे. You will be finding out so many different kinds of islands. So उसमें से select कौन सा करना है, that would be your own choice. So there are so many different theories, but why you are going with the Big Bang theory? That could be the next question. Fine. Anyway, it was my
Big Bang theory is exploded
here there had
13.8
been so
billion years ago.
many. Yes, I've tried to consider precisely. Nakul, your question, sir, पहले अंडा आया कि मुर्गी? So I have answer for this. So this is a relative term, and if you could not understand this relevance, then it is very difficult for you to understand so many things around you. Okay, there had been so many different. I don't know. I could not come across these responses. Now I have opened chat box, so here there are certain answers. Just a moment. Be with me. I will be quickly going through each of these. Okay, Adish has given answer. Fine. Okay. Nakul earlier said nothing. Yes.
सर यूनिवर्स कैसे बना?
That's what we are seeing out, right? सही है, ये क्वेश्चन जरूर है, उसी के आंसर की खोज में हम निकल पड़े हैं, एंड we have reached half of it. Okay, to cut short and in a statement, the answer of your question is that universe कैसे बना, that is being explained by the Big Bang theory. तो उसमें क्या है, there had been a solid matter of very high temperature and extreme density, उसका expansion हो गया और universe बन चुका है, right? So that is what you can consider. बाद में ये क्वेश्चन आया, अगर उसका एक्सपेंशन हुआ है तो अभी भी यूनिवर्स का एक्सपेंशन होना चाहिए. हाँ, ये भी सही है. अगर उस वक्त क्या उस वक्त अगर यूनिवर्स का एक्सपेंशन हो रहा था या फिर उस मैटर का एक्सपेंशन हो रहा था, तो अभी भी यूनिवर्स का एक्सपेंशन होना चाहिए, राइट? नो डाउट, दीज आर दी सम ऑफ द थिंग्स. Chaitanya has also given answer. Yes, Shanu said about the formation of in the universe, but that is after again Big Bang theory you can consider. इन सारे आंसर्स में से अभी तक मैंने सारे तो पढ़े नहीं है, लेकिन किसी का आंसर है क्या कि सर मैं अब तक ये समझ गया कि जैसे मानिए यूनिवर्स बन गया तो इसमें what I can say, all the life supporting things have first come up. Universe begin. Okay, Shantanu is also given the response. Okay, BBT is clearing doubt of how universe created. Ritesh understood it started with small matter, then change occur over the next years, and what will happen in future. Okay, see, nothing will happen in future because now universe, so it will not further expand. But uh, after a certain time period, you will always come across a kind of planet, right? So maybe in the next consequent point, that is what you will be finding out the galaxy, or particularly called the solar system. There you will be finding out the sun at the center, and then 8 different planets which are revolving around the sun in the elliptical orbit.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
And then later on again you will come to know that there is another planet. Okay, 9 number, there will be the planet, right? Or ninth number planet will be there, and that was recently invented by NASA. So consider 9, right? In fact, that is not that has not come it in the academics, but as far as the NASA's declaration is concerned, it is there, or you can sometime later start believing in it. So ये जो सारे खोज है, obviously this goes on continuing, and because of this, इसकी वजह से हम कह सकते हैं कि यूनिवर्स इज एक्सपांडिंग, right? Okay, Shantanu is also saying at simplest, it says universe was the next point. Nakul also said, I think, जो भी करोगे ईमानदारी से करना, राइट? अगल बगल वाले ने ये कहा है, इसलिए मैंने भी वही कहना चाहिए. Don't have this kind of approach. Chinmay is saying that small matter got expanded, high density converted into universe. Ritesh said big theory clear with the same answer. Understood. Okay, Shantanu further said it's in place. No, the phrase has been popular among astrophysicists for decades, but it hit the mainstream in 17 when a comedy show with the same name premiered on CBS. The show follows how the academic life of several researchers. Anyway, I appreciate your responses. At least you try to give something in this. Adesh is asking about human history. Adesh, no doubt, you will be knowing this answer when we start the history. So सवाल पूछना जायज क्या हुआ, लेकिन सबसे पहले दूसरे कब और कैसे का जवाब ढूंढ लो. Ultimately will come to know these things. Okay, fine. I think Plato is no longer the planet right now. Okay, anyway, let's go to the development by Alexander Friedman. What had happened? He was basically a cosmologist as well as mathematician, and he had read the complete work of Einstein's on BBT. And then after reading his all the stuff related to BBT, he thought that the cosmological constant or having cosmological constant might be wrong. And therefore, he tried to investigate as well as solve Einstein's equations. So, after solving the Einstein's equation, uh, he had come up with two things, and that two things are again the assumptions called the closed universe as well as the open universe. So when he considered closed universe, or he first assumed that there will be the closed universe. So according to Alexander, in the closed universe, if you consider the time and space, which are having beginning as well as end, and this is true, right? So the first minute of this session, so somewhere it started and also it was ended. So beginning and end, right? As far as time is concerned, you can have that. Then they both begin with a big bang and will end when gravity stops the universe and pulls everything back into one point. So further he did to this beginning and end with the help of this particular statement. And his next assumption, that was about the open universe. But prior to that, you can consider the universe is finite and the expanding universe is due to the space expansion. So that was the basis he has provided. Why, if very first, अगर यूनिवर्स एक्सपांड हो रहा है क्या, अगर हो रहा है तो उसके पीछे क्या रीजन है, राइट? एक्सपांशन ऑफ स्पेस could be the reason उसके हिसाब से. Next one is open universe. So he thought in open universe that the part of the theory, and that is nothing but the universe began with a big bang and will continue to expand forever. And every time we should have the openness. We should not rigid with our own questions. Right? We must be heard everyone. Right? Initially हमें हर किसी को सुनना पड़ता है, and then you can have your own judgment. So the time and space have no end according to this particular time. ये बात सही है. As far as the human life is concerned, you can consider overall human life. So ठीक है, हम नहीं रहेंगे, दूसरा कोई तो आ जाएगा, लेकिन as a human being, it is always you can consider in the okay. As I said, on this path, this is the breakthrough you can consider. So development by Edwin Hubble. So in 1924, Hubble discovered that the galaxies appear to be moving away from the space. At speeds proportional to their distances, and this particular assumption is started knowing as Hubble's law. अब इस Hubble's law को मैथमेटिकल फॉर्म में ला सकते हैं क्या? अगर लाएंगे तो उसमें क्या इन्वॉल्व होगा? That would be the next question. Ultimately, see, everything must be mathematically proved, right? If you are going through a scientific approach, और वो definitely हो सकता है. So Hubble developed a series of distance indicators using 100-inch Hooker telescope. अभी हो गया उसका experimentation, right? You have no business with the experimentation, right? If you could know the experimentation, then it would be always better. But at least in my opinion, experiment पता हो या नहीं हो, लेकिन you should know the end result. You should know the motive behind that experiment, right? So this allowed him to estimate distances to galaxies whose redshifts have already been measured. So that you can consider. So further he discovered the correlation between distance as well as recession velocity, right, which can be known as Hubble's law. And this particular law explained the rate at which the universe is expanding, and the Hubble's constant is used to estimate the size of universe. Fine. So that is what you can consider the developments by different experts or the scientists in the process of knowing or understanding the uh, creation of universe. So that is what you can consider in this particular case. No doubt there had been some problems in this particular path, and very first you can come across that during 90s, 1920s and 30s, almost every major cosmologist was preferring that. And because of that, there have been several complaints that raised uh, about the time which implied by the Big Bang theory, right? And this has imported religious concepts into the physics, right? So which point, पहले तो ये मान लिया कि चलो एंडलेस स्टेडी स्टेट यूनिवर्स है, लेकिन उसकी वजह से कुछ कंप्लेंट्स आने लगी, राइट? इनफैक्ट these are called misconceptions. कंप्लेंट्स आने लगी मतलब ये ऐसा नहीं है कि it's a kind of thing कि आओ यहाँ पे कंप्लेंट दे दो, you will be getting the exact the correct answer of it. So it is, in fact, it is another thought process. So very first thought process is completely scientific. दूसरी assume करने वाली थी, it depends on जो जिस धर्म से रिलेटेड है वो उसके हिसाब से कुछ ना कुछ, you will put that particular holy books, right? So that is what you can consider. So the objections were later repeated by supporters of steady state theory, and obviously then some perception starts get create, and therefore this perception was enhanced by the fact that one of the originators of Big Bang theory, right, that is what George Lemaitre, was the Roman Catholic priest. देखिए, पहले हम कहते हैं कि Georges had put the theory. उस वक्त we are calling him as a cosmologist. But later on again, people started believing the religious concepts. उसके में वो हमें Roman Catholic priest दिखता है. In fact, both things were true, right? Obviously, that is the beginning of understanding this particular thing. Right now, you can call it mostly that it was scientific, but all the holy books, right, are having the mention of all these things, right? कोई भी धर्म ग्रंथ उठाकर देखो, you will be finding out something about creation of the universe, right? That doesn't mean that it had never happened scientifically, right? At least we start believing, yes, it has happened scientifically, though it is in all these holy books. Another is there had been other ideas which proposed as non-standard cosmologies that explain Hubble's observations, including the oscillatory universe, originally suggested by Friedman. But you know, all these things have been advocated by Albert Einstein and Richard. So initially, what I said, the Einstein also believed that the universe is expanding. That means what you can consider it is oscillatory. But later on, he thought that no, it can be static. The same thing was done by Richard. Richard was also having this kind of opinion initially, opinion that universe is oscillatory? No. So these are the some of the things or the developments which you can always consider. Right? If you start believing in religious concepts, then you can consider straight away it as non-standard cosmological views. चलो मान लिया all these things were there, लेकिन there would be some criticisms. So it was then criticized by supporters of steady state theory that if the universe was really initially very hot, right, after Big Bang, or as Big Bang suggests, then we should be able to find some remnant of this heat. आज हर चीज की खोज करने के बाद कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा मिल जाता है, अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट यू कैन कम टू नो दैट हाँ चलो ये उस वक्त स्टार्ट हुआ था, उसका एग्जिस्टेंस वहां से लेके इस वक्त तक था, राइट. सो यू स्टार्ट गेटिंग द एविडेंसेस ऑफ ऑल दीज थिंग्स, सो दैट इज व्हाट यू विल बी फाइंडिंग आउट, राइट. So okay, I think we are running out of the time. Anything which you would like to know about this one or comment on this?
This class.
No, sir.
Okay. If nothing is there, then let's stop here.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can human create a black hole?
No, sir.
Okay. We will open this question to every one of you. What others think that?
No, sir.
Having such questions is not a crime. Rather, it will definitely sharpen your understanding, right? And it will make you more concentrated in a particular way. Okay. So, prima facie, it is very difficult.
सर सर जी वस्तू ऑब्जेक्ट जो ब्लॅक होल मध्ये जातो मग तो कुठे जातो?
that is what reason I'm taking to you. की जर समजा असं होत असेल तर त्याचा एक्झिस्टन्स दिसायला पाहिजे ना. बरं समजा ते दिसत नाही किंवा होत नाही म्हणजे काय, ते नाहीच आहे का? नो, इट्स नॉट लाईक दॅट. ठीक आहे. सो राईट नाउ आय से दॅट yes, though it is very difficult, but the scientist sometime later will think and might be starting some of the experimentation about creating it, right? और उसके साथ साथ वो ये भी देखेंगे कि अगर उसमें कुछ जाता है तो whether it exists there or not, because see, अगर हम अभी ये मान रहे हैं कि समथिंग इज बिगिनिंग तो उसका एंड भी है, राइट. दैट मीन्स व्हाट एग्जिस्टेंस इज ऑलवेज देयर. अगर एग्जिस्टेंस है तो चाहे वो ब्लैक होल में जाए या फिर बाहर रहे तो एग्जिस्टेंस तो होना चाहिए, राइट. दैट इज व्हाट यू कैन हैव इन
सब ब्लैक होल में कौन गया है?
सॉरी,
No.
ब्लैक होल में कौन गया है?
नो आई डोंट हैव एनी आइडिया अबाउट इट.
सर पर
Sir,
ब्लैक होल ऑब्जेक्ट को अट्रैक्ट क्यों करता है इतना?
sir, because of more gravitational force.
Gravitational force.
See,
सर ऐसा भी क्या कहा जाता है ना कि ब्लैक होल में हो गया और रिटर्न नहीं आता है.
ब्लैक होल में
हो गया तो रिटर्न नहीं आता है, कोई भी वस्तु हो या ऑब्जेक्ट हो.
ऐसा तो होना चाहिए, डिपेंड्स ऑन, दैट्स व्हाट आई सेड, राइट. लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है कि हर बार होना ही है. it will also depend on the nature of that particular object. ठीक है. See,
Sir,
कोई भी प्रोसेस वन वे नहीं होती. It is always mutual. Yes, next one.
Sir, Albert Einstein says that black hole जो भी चीज ब्लैक होल में जाती है वो वापस नहीं आती, लेकिन फिर जब स्टेफन हॉकिंग की थ्योरी कही थी उसमें उसने कहा था
सही
कि
है।
वापस आ सकते हैं।
हाँ
तो इसको प्रूव करने के लिए इजराइल के साइंटिस्ट ने ब्लैक होल क्रिएट करके देखा था,
हाँ।
बट दे आर वो सक्सीड नहीं हुए उसमें।
नहीं, अभी अभी उसमें क्या है, अगर देखिए मैं वही बात कर रहा हूँ, इफ द एक्सपेरिमेंट इज गोइंग ऑन, ठीक है, तो उसमें 50-50 चांसेस रहेंगे कि यू विल गेट सक्सीड और यू विल नॉट गेट द सक्सेस यू एक्सपेक्ट। दैट डजंट मीन कि आप सक्सेसफुल नहीं हो, राइट? इफ यू एटलीस्ट क्रिएट द ब्लैक होल, इट इज सक्सेस। ठीक है, अभी आइंस्टाइन के हिसाब से और हॉकिंग के हिसाब से दो चीजें अलग अलग है, लेकिन जैसे अभी ब्लैक होल क्रिएट हो गया है, तो कभी ना कभी ये बातें भी जरूर प्रूव होंगी। उसके लिए नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स यू हैव टू रिपीट द सेम एक्सपेरिमेंट, और वो करना पड़ेगा, राइट? सो एनीथिंग इज नॉट दैट मच कंक्लूडेड, राइट, अर्ली। अभी आज कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट किया और डिपेंडिंग ऑन दैट आई विल कंक्लूड समथिंग, ये अभी ये कभी नहीं होता, राइट?
यस।
Yeah. Okay, I hope.
सर
Yes.
बिग बैंग थ्योरी में कौन, वो इंडियन साइंटिस्ट नहीं था लिखने को, मतलब आइडिया देने को, इंडियन साइंटिस्ट?
In the development. Okay, no. Answer of your question is no.
There is
No
no
doubt.
Indian scientist.
No doubt, the cosmologists have thought about it, right? लेकिन हमारे यहाँ पे कैसा है ना कि इंडिया वालों को छोड़ के बाकी सब सुपेरियर, इंडिया वाले ऑलवेज कम सेकेंडरी, राइट? चला, अनफॉर्चुनेटली हम भी वही मानते हैं
Yes.
मेनी टाइम्स। तो उसकी वजह से होता ये है, though you have primary knowledge, right, or though you have outstanding or exceptional things about anything, right, that is not explored, right? So वो होता है, that doesn't mean that Indian scientists were not there who were studying this particular thing, right? तो अगर आप किसी भी धर्म ग्रंथ को उठा कर पाएंगे तो you will be finding out something about this particular theory.
Yes.
वो फिर सब किसी ने क्वेश्चन पूछा था, अंडा पहले कि मुर्गी पहले, वैसे तो इंडियन धर्म ग्रंथ के हिसाब से क्रिएशन फर्स्ट की, बिग बैंग थ्योरी के हिसाब से क्रिएशन ऑफ यूनिवर्स फर्स्ट, क्योंकि कुछ हजार साल पहले हम लोगों के धर्म ग्रंथ लिखे हैं, और हम जो अभी स्टडी कर रहे हैं वो तो 100-150 साल पुराना है, मतलब 100-150 साल पुरानी चीजें हैं जो साइंटिफिक तरीके से सामने रखी गई। तो ऑल these are the different views, ठीक है? तो आंसर टू योर क्वेश्चन अगेन दैट ये सब रिलेटिव है, ठीक है? बट एज सच टू नोट डाउन, जैसे आइंस्टाइन का नाम आ गया, फ्राइडमैन का नाम आ गया, वैसे नाम नहीं आया फ्रॉम इंडिया की ओर से।
Okay.
Okay, I think we have consumed a lot of session.
Sir,
Yes. Okay, I will
Sir.
talk here.